We've been making it way more complicated than it's meant to be. I think there's this idea that we're supposed to follow this complex formula or science to manifestation, that we need to conjure up the images and the thoughts of the life we want, and we need to feel the emotions and get our brain into a state of coherence, and that meditation, it's either something that you're doing or you're not. That if I miss a day of meditation, or if I get into a negative state of anger and frustration and disappointment later in my day, that I'm negating the effects, that I'm failing to manifest. But the truth is, we're always manifesting. We're always manifesting through our thoughts, through our words, through our actions, and most importantly, through the core frequency of our being, through the unique soul fingerprint that makes you, and me, and makes each one of us unique. We're always attracting exactly what we need. I was listening to Daryl Anka. He is the guy who channels Bashar, if you guys know who Bashar is, but I was listening to him on a podcast, and he said something that really changed the way that I looked at things, and it got me thinking in a lot of ways about how I've been living my own life and what I've been teaching. And the thing that Bashar teaches is that you don't really need to manifest in the traditional way, as many of us have been led to believe. Bashar says we are always attracting exactly the experiences, the relationships, the people, the encounters, the opportunities that we need through this core frequency of our being. Bashar says the biggest part of manifestation is actually the undoing of the limiting belief systems, the clearing of trauma from the body and the energetic field. He says the reason that we don't attract and manifest instantly is because there is interference. There's stuff and baggage and thoughts and emotions that are getting in the way of our core frequency, our authenticity. And this is why we experience a time delay in linear 3D time. We all carry these beliefs that are not even ours. They're stuff we picked up and accumulated. They are worldviews we were born into. They are, all the things we've been taught about how we should act and behave, about societal roles and gender roles, things we need to be afraid of, attitudes about money and success and relationships, all these things. But the thing we need to realize is they're not even ours. It's not who we are at our core. They're things we picked up. It's who we became over time as we were influenced by society. I was listening to another guy on a podcast just the other day, and he was telling this story about a dog. She was pregnant, about to give birth, and she gets hit by a car. This is a true story, something that people actually experienced and recorded. But anyways, this dog was hit by a car, and so they rush her to the vet. They managed to save her life. She's fine, and she gives birth to these healthy pups. But in order to save her life, they needed to amputate her rear leg, and so she's doing fine. The pups are all healthy and beautiful. All is good, and they actually go back and they visit the pups after a period of time, after several weeks or several months, and what they find is they're doing great. They're healthy as can be, but they're all walking with a limp. None of them can walk right. They're dragging their rear leg because they looked up to their mother, and their mother had no rear leg. And so what the pups learned is, this is how mom behaves, and so this is how I should act. This is just the normal way to walk, is to drag my hind leg behind me and walk with a limp. And so if you look at your own life and examine your thoughts and beliefs, in what ways are you and me, the puppy, who continues to drag our hind leg in the sand behind us, to carry around and perpetuate all these beliefs that were programmed into us? the experiences that we encountered as a young child and maybe interpreted in a way that wasn't objectively true. These are things that are not us. They are programmed in by the world. Um, you know, how are we dragging that leg behind us? Did we have a teacher who told us we were dumb? Maybe a coach who told us we would never amount to anything? An authority figure who didn't recognize and appreciate our true gifts? A parent who told us our whole lives that there's not enough money, that money doesn't grow on trees, money is the root of all evil. And so it's really about examining these things and clearing the space so we can be more truly and fully ourselves and express the love and the fullness and the richness and the abundance into the world in a way that only you can. And so this is what manifestation is. It's about creating space to hold more love, to hold more light, to bring us so life can bring us new experiences. It's about getting back in alignment with ourselves, our true, authentic selves, and who our soul came here to earth to be and express ourselves, experience ourselves to be. So if you've been putting a lot of pressure on yourself to create change in your life and to manifest whatever that may look like for you, I just want to encourage you to take a step back and let yourself relax for a few days, a couple weeks. Do something fun, do something that lights you up and brings you joy. Just take a break from putting that kind of pressure on yourself, because something I've found is that the true creative insights and the leaps forward, they never come from a place of contraction and fear and putting all of this pressure on yourself. And so, in fact, the logical mind, it rarely knows what we actually want. It creates this picture of what our life would be like if we're perfect, but the mind, it's this endless game where we're never happy and never fulfilled. And so the most important thing is to make the decision to be happy, to be fulfilled, to feel love and connection. It's to make the decision that you're ready to make a leap into the next phase of your life, whatever that looks like. And after you have made the decision, you can know that your prayers have been heard. You can trust in the rest, trust and enjoy the process. Have fun, live from a place of awe and wonder, and just create space for the unknown, for the miraculous, for the magical and the mystical to enter your life in ways that you never could have expected. So if you enjoyed this message, please hit the thumbs up button down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you are looking for some additional resources, some free resources, you can click the link in the description down below. Check out my website, and I also have one-on-one coaching available. If that is something you're looking for, I'll put more information down in the description below as well. That's it for today. Thanks so much for joining me. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.